This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Lake Cumberland, anglers are having some success going after striped bass. Striper can be picked up pulling live bait on planer boards in 25 to 50 feet of water. Soft plastics have been key for black bass. Target main lake points for smallmouth and try fishing around cover and smaller creeks for largemouth and spotted bass. With the sultry weather forecast, the Cumberland tailwater can help you beat the heat and get you a chance to land some nice trout and striped bass. Rainbow trout were recently stocked in the tailwater, so there are good numbers of 9-inch fish available right now. In addition, some 15-inch rainbow trout were also stocked in July. Large striped bass can be found throughout the tailwater, but better numbers can be found in the lower sections. Flows have been good on the weekends, which have allowed for good wade fishing and float trips. On Cedar Creek Lake, bass are being picked up around the weed beds in 10 to 15 feet of water. The crappie bite is doing better in the morning hours using jigs and minnows around cover. Red ear and bluegill numbers are plentiful in the vegetation, and the catfish bite is becoming more aggressive now that they are coming off the nest. On Dale Hollow, anglers are doing well catching walleye by trolling night crawlers in the flats in 25 feet of water. Largemouth bass are being picked up using soft plastics in 15 feet of water, fishing in grass and sunken cover. Smallmouth bass are hitting on jigs at night while fishing in points in 10 to 15 feet of water. As always, good luck and good fishing.
Hi, this is Eric Cummins with your Southwest Kentucky Fishing Report. To beat the sultry July conditions and to give the lukewarm lakes a rest, consider a wade fishing trip to a shady lined creek like Little Barren River, Pittman Creek, Middle Fork Drakes, or the Red River for some smallmouth and rock bass action with buzz baits, crawdad cranks, or soft plastics in watermelon, pumpkin, or smoke color. Early and late in the day are your best activity levels for you and the fish as well. Cumberland tailwater also a great place to undermine the sultriness of July and catch a few trout. Rainbows have been good on a variety of baits from spinners, cranks, and swim baits, and of course live bait. Browns have been early or in late or in the wee hours before sunrise. Feeder creek mouths like Marrowbone, Mud Camp, Renix, Crocus, Otter, and Brush Creek are great spots to target both browns and rainbows. Fagan Branch, Lebanon is also a good place to beat some summer heat. Fish can be had in that 20 to 25 foot range, fishing under lights at night, using live bait, night crawlers, crickets, or what have you. If you're a reservoir rat, the catfish bite has been good at Barren and Green River lakes with jugs, trot lines, or set lines, fishing those upper reaches of the lake arms or even those feeder creeks, and both of those are producing good channel catfish and blue catfish, at least at Barren. As always, good luck and good fishing, and be sure your life jacket's got your back.
This is Jeremy Shiffield, the Fishing Report from the Northwest District. Both Rough and Nolin River Lakes are about 1 foot above summer pool after the rain this past weekend. They are both expected to crest on Wednesday the 20th and then begin a slow drop back to summer pool. At Rough, hybrid striped bass fishing has been very productive. Best times have been early and late in the day. Folks are finding jumps all around the lake, cast swim baits, spoons, poppers, etc. past the jumps and work back through them. You can also try trolling crankbaits or swim baits 5 to 15 feet deep early and late in the day as well. For those wanting to fish with other bait, try dropping night crawler, shad, or chicken liver down 12 to 15 feet deep near the creek mouths. Channel catfishing has been good in the evenings. Bass and crappie fishing has been fair. At Nolin, again early and late in the day has been the most productive timing. Black bass and white bass have been in the jumps, especially early and late in the day. Crappie fishing has been fair. Fish are on brush 12 to 15 feet deep or so. They haven't been very aggressive, so smaller minnows and smaller popeye jigs have been working to entice some bites. Bass fishing has been fair, with some fish hitting topwater baits early and square bills and jigs 10 to 15 feet deep on main lake points and rocky banks on the outside of the channel bends later in the day. Channel catfish fishing has been very good in the state-owned lakes the past few weeks, especially in the evenings. Chicken livers, crickets, shrimp, strawberry chicken, and stink bait have all been catching fish. There's good bank access for catfish to be found at the Finns Lakes in Owensboro, Madisonville, Litchfield, and Fort Knox. Old and New Kingfisher Lakes, Washburn Lake, and a number of Peabody Lakes as well. Channel catfish are also stocked in Basswood Park Lake in Hancock County, Lake Luzerne in Greenville, and McDougal Lake in LaRue County. There are some bluegill still spawning, so look for quiet areas on the lake under overhanging trees and cast live bait under a float. Wreck season is still here, so please remember to watch for safety buoys, ski in designated areas, respect the idle speed or no wake zones, and also idle past fishermen in no ski zones. Idle speed means the slowest speed possible to maintain maneuverability. Good luck and stay safe.